If you guys are like me and you're all about that pumpkin life, you better run. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, tips for all shades of mom life. And in today's video, I am back to share with you the fairest haul of them all, and that is my annual pumpkin haul from Trader Joe's. I've been going to Trader Joe's for well over a decade, and this is probably my favorite Trader Joe's haul to share with you guys because it is all the love of pumpkin right now. Now, this past weekend, I went to Port Arnanzas and had a little girls trip with Vanessa over at Lemonade Mom and Nicole Burgess. I'll link both of their channels down below. Head on over and show them some love. But when we were on our way home and Vanessa and I dropped Nicole off at the airport, we were right near a Trader Joe's. So we said, hey, let's head on over there and see if we can get our pumpkin on. Now, every year Trader Joe's has their staples that they have during this time of year that they bring back every year, but then they always manage to bring out some new things and then they become all of the rave. So the night before, we were looking at all these things on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, all these amazing items that I just couldn't wait to get my hands on. One of them was a cookie butter beer, you guys, like something out of Hogwarts from Harry Potter. And then every year I get these little pumpkins on a stick. Well, they're actually tomatoes on a vine, but they look like pumpkins on a stick. And they just look really, really pretty, like for a tablescape decor. So I went there with certain things in mind. Now, Trader Joe's still did not disappoint, and Vanessa is posting her haul right at the same time, so you can head on over and see what she got as well. We both were able to score amazing things, but some things I was looking for on my list I wasn't able to get. So while discussing with the cashier, he kind of let me know some things you guys might want to know, especially if you plan on heading over to Trader Joe's and scouting out any of these pumpkin items. He said due to COVID, a lot of people, they're just not buying up the specialty holiday items like they used to. People are still coming and doing their regular grocery shopping, but all those specialty items that people would use for hosting parties or going to gatherings, they're just not being bought up as normal. So he said just that morning he had received an email saying that some regions wouldn't be receiving some of these new and specialty items like that butter beer, and it would be a really short pumpkin season for them. So some of the items that they got in, it might be the only time they get those in, and there might not be a restock of those items just because they really didn't want to invest in a whole lot if it wasn't actually going to be bought up. So I'm glad I went when I did because I was able to score pretty much everything I was looking for, and when I go back for my monthly haul next month, it won't be there. So I'm still super excited to share with you what I got. So I'll take you down to the counter and I'll show you what I got for $160 at Trader Joe's, my pumpkin haul. Okay, you guys, here is a quick overview of my $157 pumpkin Trader Joe's haul in all of its glory. And I am super excited to share with you guys what I found. So I'll dive right in, and I'm gonna start over here in this corner. So this is a repeat buy. I got the shaved Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago cheese. This stuff is super delicious. It's nice, big, hearty, shaved chunks of cheese, and it works really good for an Alfredo. So I picked that up. And then I picked up some of Trader Joe's 21 seasoning salute. This stuff is amazing on everything. Chicken, beef, you name it. So if you guys haven't given this a try, I highly suggest that. Then I got some of the mini heirloom tomatoes. These things are absolutely delicious. We get these every time and my daughter loves them. I did get some of the pearl tomatoes again. I got them last time, and these are very similar to Campari tomatoes. So if you like Campari tomatoes and you have a Trader Joe's around you, these pearl tomatoes are a great dupe. So I suggest those. Look at those strawberries, you guys. So red, juicy, sweet, delicious. They look fabulous. So I grabbed those. I did grab some fresh broccoli florets. I do usually get the organic kind, but they looked awful, like all brown and yucky, so I just got a regular bag. And then let's grab this little guy down here. So this is like a new hot Trader Joe's item, and this is the vanilla bean paste. It's pure Madagascar vanilla. So basically this is like concentrated vanilla extract. And from what I hear, this has amazing flavor. So I'm really excited to try this because it's so concentrated. You only need a little bit of it, but this is going to make holiday baking so, so good. So I'm excited to give that a try. And then you guys, I got some burrata. So if you don't know what burrata is, you guys are missing out. This stuff is fabulous. I haven't got it in a really long time, but I kind of forgot about it. And then while we were on vacation, Vanessa mentioned that she has a pizza place that she absolutely loves, and she said she loves their burrata. And I was like, well, you know Trader Joe's sells a burrata, right? And she did not know that. And I was like, yeah, for sure. I'll totally show you when we go tomorrow together. So I couldn't wait to show her. And basically what this is fresh balls of mozzarella. They're huge. There's only 2 of these big balls of cheese in this container, but you can see right there that it says it's fresh mozzarella cheese, but it's filled with cream. So it's like a really creamy cheese inside of this ball of mozzarella. It is absolutely amazing. So if you guys like marinated cheese like that, or any kind of soft, delicate cheeses, I really recommend giving that a try. So I picked that up. I did get the Honey Crisp Apple Candle. This is seasonal, only this time of year. It's probably my 3rd year getting it, but the throw on this thing is absolutely amazing. They do have a pumpkin vanilla. That is also really, really good, but it has a very pumpkin spice strong scent. So if you don't like all of that nutmeg and clove, you might not like it. It's not a whole lot of vanilla, but this Honey Crisp Apple is super sweet and absolutely delicious. And you're not eating it, you're just smelling it, but it's so, so good. I did get some of this Trader Joe's Fall Harvest Salsa. I don't think this is brand new. I think they've had it before, but I don't think I've ever picked it up. And so it says it's fruits and veggies, including pumpkin, apples, and butternut squash. And it is football season, so all salsa is fair game right now. So I picked that up to give that a try. And then I went ahead and got some apple cider fruit spread. I love all types of like jellies and apricot kind of jams and stuff. I've never seen apple cider fruit spread though. I don't know if this is new to them this year, but I am anxious to give it a try. So I picked that up. I did get 2 of their pizza dough. I've been getting these for a decade. They are really, really good, but I've been transitioning over to that flatbread that I use for pizza, but they didn't have any this time. So I just went with dough and we'll live with that. I did get some of the whipped light dairy like whipped cream. Usually I get the coconut whipped cream. So if you're looking for a non-dairy option, Trader Joe's has their coconut whipped topping, which is made solely with coconut milk. I absolutely love that one, but it's a little pricey. It's like $3.99 for a can that's half the size. My family absolutely loves it, but when we do have whipped cream in the house, it goes kind of fast. So I just thought for the price, I would just pick up the larger one. So I grabbed that. I did get the organic whole milk yogurt. These are the pouches. There's 4 in here, and they are strawberry beet berry. So I picked that up to hold my kids over till I do a big shopping next week at Walmart. And then I did get some organic unfiltered honey from Uruguay. I don't know, it sounded pretty good. It was a good price for this big, large bottle, and we were out of honey, so I grabbed that. I did get some autumn maple coffee cups. Now they also have a pumpkin spice, but when I buy those mixed boxes off of Amazon, pumpkin spice is pretty popular in there. So I get that coffee often enough. Plus I'm all about my pumpkin cold brew right now from Starbucks. But this is the autumn maple coffee cup, and I've not ever seen that before. I'm not sure if it's new, but it sounds yummy, and we're always game for trying a new coffee cup. So I got that. And then pumpkin rolls, you guys. So these are just cinnamon rolls, but they're pumpkin flavored with like a sweet pumpkin spice icing. I don't know if my whole family would be down with that, but if you guys just saw my breakfast meal hack video, I took cinnamon rolls and put them in my waffle iron. So I'm thinking pumpkin rolls in the waffle iron to make pumpkin waffles. Yes, I think my kids will be down with that. So I'm gonna do that with that. 2 cans of organic pumpkin, of course. Gotta buy regular old pumpkin when you're doing a pumpkin haul, right? One of these I'll probably use to make my girlfriend's pumpkin bread recipe. She gave it to me years and years ago, and it is absolutely amazing. Maybe she'll let me share that with you guys, but I picked up another can because I do put a can of pumpkin in my dog's food. So I grabbed 2 of those. The only meat product that I got, you guys, we're pretty stocked on meat from my last few grocery shoppings, but this is the all-natural shaved beef steak. My husband really, really enjoys this to make like a good Philly cheesesteak sandwich. So if you guys remember Steakums, I know they still have Steakums, but Steakums was like a really popular thing back in the 80s and 90s. That's what you used to make those kind of sandwiches at home. This has that same kind of texture and makes that same kind of sandwich, but obviously with a way better quality. So this is a staple now for us. You'll notice I didn't get chicken thighs though. That usually is a staple, but we just used the chicken thighs that we had 2 days ago to make Mississippi chicken. So I'll probably be able to buy myself another month before I need to use them again, but did get the shaved steak. And then I got some beef bolognese ravioli. So I really love ravioli. I'm Italian. I grew up eating ravioli at least once a month. My husband's not a huge fan because he doesn't like any kind of ricotta or ricotta cheese. He doesn't like any kind of ricotta cheese, really. He'll eat it in a lasagna or something, but for the most part, to eat a pasta filled and stuffed with it, it's not really his thing. It is mine, but not his. And he's been asking for bolognese, and I swear I put it on the meal plan every single time, and for some reason, it gets bumped every single week. So I felt like I don't even have to waste my time making him a bolognese. Maybe he'll get that enjoyable feeling by eating this beef bolognese ravioli. So I got 2 of those. I'll throw some of my homemade sauce, which he does love, right on top, and I think he will enjoy that. So I got that. These I know are new, and this is right up my alley. So these are root vegetable fries. So it's carrots, beets, parsnips, and sweet potatoes. And they have those chips that are just like this. Why can't I remember them? I'll find a picture and I'll pop it up right here because it's killing me right now that I can't think of the name of them because I absolutely love them. And I believe it's the same for vegetables that they have for those veggie chips, and I love them. So to make fries with it, I'm all about that life. So I'm excited to give that a try. I did mention that it's football season, so I picked up some of these soft pretzels. These are excellent to dunk in cheese, especially on a football Sunday. So I grabbed those. I grabbed some of this for myself for a lunch. This is definitely only a 1 serving. I used to get them all the time. I haven't got them in forever. And every time I've gone for the past few times, I eye them. I'm like, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. But I never do. And lately I've been craving like Chinese food. We haven't gotten Chinese takeout in so long. I usually make it at home. But these are chicken soup dumplings. And my friend Monty got me into those. She buys these like by the case full. And it's a wonton just like you would get in a Chinese takeout, but it's actually filled with the broth inside. So you cook them and then you stick them in a bowl, and when you cut into them, the soup juice comes out of the wonton. So it's almost like it makes you a wonton soup in a bowl, and they really are so delicious. So I definitely recommend those. Got some more of the turkey corn dogs for the kids. They love that for a quick lunch. I did go ahead and get some tater tots. I think I'm missing their garlic fries, you guys. If you go to Trader Joe's, comment down below and let me know if you see their garlic fries anymore. Maybe they're just not here in Texas, but I haven't seen them in probably a year, which is how long I've been here. So I'm feeling like maybe they're just not sold here in this region, which obviously seems to be the consensus since there are things that I can't already get here, like my darn butterbeer. I'm so sad. So maybe that's the case, but I went looking for them and I just couldn't find them. So I settled with some tater tots. This is something else that's brand new right now and everybody is talking about it. So it's the Brazilian style cheese bread, and it's made with tapioca flour and Parmesan cheese, and it says it has a thick, crisp exterior with a chewy, cheesy center, and everyone said to cook them in the air fryer. So this will be good for another football Sunday. And then for football Sunday, this is for Mama. So this is spanakopita, which is a phyllo dough. This is a Greek dish, and stuffed inside of it is spinach. I say ricotta, but I know you guys say ricotta. I'm corrected every time. And some feta cheese, and it's just baked inside, and they're really, really yummy. And it's like a really good appetizer. So again, something good for our Sunday football. So I picked that up. I did get the gnocchi gorgonzola, you guys, and if you've watched any of my Trader Joe's hauls, you know that's for my boy. I love it too, but this is a 1 serving meal. It says that it's for 2, but if you cook it, you know it barely even fills a bowl. So it's kind of pricey for just 1 lunch, but he loves it, so I always just snag him at least 1 bag when I go, because I know how much he likes it, and Mom does steal a bite. after I've cooked it. So I have to taste test it, right? He taste tests. If you saw my video where he did his science experiment, he taste tested, so it's only fair. I did get our Trader Joe's World's Puffiest White Cheddar Corn Puffs, and they're just white, puffy, white cheddar cheese doodles, and they are amazing. Look at these tortilla chips and the fall leaves. Can you see how stinking cute they are? Look at them. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to resist and put them away. They're just so cute. It's fall right now, right? So I don't have to wait for any kind of Halloween or fall themed lunch. Like, those are just so cute. Love it. All right, so I got some of the fall zucchini pasta, and basically they just look like little mini pumpkins or squashes. I will say that when you cook them though, however, they do fall apart. So I like to use this for a pasta salad. When you do a pasta salad, you can cook your pasta just a little al dente because it soaks in whatever you're putting it in, whether it be mayo or dressing, and it kind of softens it while it's soaking in that stuff. So when I do pasta salad or potato salad, I do it slightly undercooked since it's going to get soft and absorbed. So you can do that with these pastas and it'll really help hold the shape. Or if you're doing any kind of homeschooling, something like this would be a great project, like to use for a project, something fall related inside. You know how you can use like macaronis or string together. That could be something fun you can use that for as well. Other pastas, I just got some penne rigati and some orzo. These are kind of staples every time that I go. Holy cow, pumpkin spice pretzel slims. It says with crushed pumpkin spiced pumpkin seeds on top. That sounds so amazing. And then Vanessa said, dunk it in cream cheese. And that's it, she lost me. My mouth just hung open and I was like, whipped cream cheese is how I already eat my pretzels. But these in there, game changer. Game changer. I probably should have gotten more than one, but I was trying restraint, you guys. I really was. This is something new, but I felt like everybody would want to try one. There's only 12 cookies in here and there's 6 members of my family. So everyone would only get 2. It's not a very big box, but it's a specialty item and it won't be there next time. So I got the Cinnabon cookies. It's soft baked cinnamon and brown sugar cookies, sandwiching a Cinnabon flavored cream filling. What? That's life in a box. It just sounds so amazing to have one of those with a cup of coffee in the morning. Yes, I'm all about that life. Organic frosted toaster pastries, you guys, which is a Pop-Tart. Got my little kids their Pop-Tarts, but pumpkin. So I probably should have gotten more. I wish I would have known what the guy told me at the register while I was doing the shopping, because some of these things I probably would have put more than one in my cart. But we will live. They will enjoy their pumpkin Pop-Tarts, and then apple cider cookies. You guys, I love me pumpkin spice. I really do. Wait for this season for the pumpkin to come out. But if I had to choose between pumpkin spice and apple cider, I would choose apple cider. I know I'm probably have just been alienated by the entire pumpkin spice loving world, but I just love apple cider. I love it in all forms. I love it warm. I love it cold, frozen, anything. And this is the apple cider cookie. It is a crunchy, crisp apple cider flavored cookie with fall spices. Okay, sign me up. Just crumble it up, put it in an IV and pump it in because it just sounds so good. So I'm excited to try those. I'm not sure if these are new, you guys. I feel like I've seen them before, but I think I'm mistaking them with their peanut butter and jelly granola bars. Like they have a PB&J granola bar, but this says it's a snack duo. So it's crispy peanut butter filled wafer sticks with a raspberry fruit dip. So those look so good, and I think my kids are really gonna like them for when I do their lunches. I got some of the petite pumpkin spice cookies, and what they are is little tiny shortbread cookies with pumpkin spice and yogurt coating, and they're just little tiny pumpkin shaped cookies with some frosting on it theoretically. And this is going to be so cute for my fall themed lunches. So I got that, and then being that things are not going to be around in a month, I grabbed the Halloween JoJo cookies. These are just their version of Oreos, and they have the orange cream filling with the regular dark chocolate cookie on the outside. So that'll be good for my Halloween themed lunches. And then way back here, we got this pumpkin walks into a bar. These are pumpkin cereal bars. My kids love all of their cereal bars. And then speaking of apple cider, again, I probably should have stocked up. I'm such a fool. But this is probably one of the best foaming hand soaps I've ever used. The apple cider only comes out during this time of year. I get it every year. Again, I probably should have gotten more, but it is really perfect for your sink or your bathroom for this time of year. All right, you guys, hold on. hold the phone. So is this your first Trader Joe's haul? Because then this is not going to seem out of place to you. But if this is not your first one, then you're like, Kira, where's your eucalyptus? Where's your hydrangea? I know. They had no hydrangea in there except the green ones, which I do like the green ones, but they're so green that they're like this green. So you can't put it up against any other greenery or eucalyptus because it just looks off. And they didn't have any eucalyptus. So I was like, okay, this is a sign. No hydrangeas, no eucalyptus this time. And I just picked out a really pretty fall bouquet. And I got married in October, and this is pretty much almost the bouquets that my bridal party had when they walked down the aisle. The same little purple things and the Gerber daisies and the sunflowers and stuff. So this was very nostalgic for me for this time of year. So I went ahead and picked that up. But that, you guys, is it for my pumpkin Trader Joe's haul. Now let's get into the meal plan. Okay, you guys, so here is the meal plan for Monday, September the 21st until Sunday, September the 27th. You guys, it is the first day of fall, which completely makes me excited. It is perfect day to share with you guys a pumpkin haul. It is also payday, so it is a good day today. For today, we're actually going to do a bunch of like a cleaning out of leftovers. I have a bunch of cold cuts that we can use for chips and things like that. I have 2 every plate meals that I would have normally cooked over the weekend, but I wasn't home, so I want to cook those up. We have a bunch of leftovers from all the football food that we did yesterday, so we're just going to kind of clean out our refrigerator, stuff I would normally do over the weekends to start out fresh with the week. So we'll just do that for today to have success for the rest of the week. Tomorrow I'm going to do a taco and rice casserole. This was actually a freezer meal that I did with collab with Vanessa actually a long time back. We did like oven freezer meals, crock pot freezer meals, and Instapot freezer meals. And one of the oven ones that I did was a taco and rice casserole. So I'm going to make that again. I may double it so that I can get a freezer meal out of it, or just double it and, you know, use it for lunches throughout the week. But it was super good. So I'll link that video up above and down below if you want to check out that recipe. On Wednesday, we're going to do garlic butter steak bites and potatoes. This is like cooked in a cast iron skillet. It's a Pinterest recipe, so I'll link it down below for you, but it is so amazing looking that I'm super excited to check it out. On Thursday, we're going to do some chicken cordon bleu. Again, I said I have some sandwich meat that I want to use up, and I have an excessive amount of ham, so that's kind of perfect. We actually have a lot of mozzarella, so I'm not going to make it with Swiss like it normally would. I'll just use the mozzarella cheese and we'll use that up, and it'll still be super yummy. And we'll just do that with French fries. Did I mention I'm going to do the rainbow cauliflower with the garlic butter steak bites? I don't think I did, but I still have rainbow cauliflower from Trader Joe's last month that I never used and I just found in the freezer. So I'm going to cook that up with that. And then on Friday, I'm going to do garlic and oil pasta. That's kind of like a throwback to my grandfather. He used to call that spaghetti aioli, which is technically just spaghetti with garlic and oil. And I just love that. And every time I just smell that cooking in the house, it just makes me think of him. And I have some broccoli that I want to use up and some ground sausage. So I'm going to do some ground sausage and broccoli and some garlic and oil pasta with some salad and some garlic knots. Like I can already taste the garlic. And being that I'm Italian, there's really garlic running through my veins, so I am super excited about that. And then on Saturday, I'm going to do a crock pot meal because I have a lot of stuff going on the weekend, so I just want to be able to just make things smooth for me. We're going to do a brown sugar chicken thighs, and I'll link that recipe down below. That's on my Pinterest board as well if you guys just want to follow me there, and you're not, but I'll link it so you guys can see it. But it's super easy and super delicious. I've made this a bunch of times. So we're going to do that with mashed potatoes and carrots. I love that sweet kind of Asian flavor that this brown sugar chicken has over the mashed potatoes. So good. And then it is officially football season, you guys. So during football season, this is usually what my Sundays consist of. You saw a bunch of appetizers that I just got, and it's super easy for us to just throw things on a sheet pan, put together nachos, pizzas, those kind of things, so that we can just sit around and watch football and things like that. So that's usually what our Sundays consist of. And that is it, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you are new, I hope you'll subscribe and stick around. I'm a grocery store junkie over here, so if you like grocery store videos, then you have come to the right spot. I love you guys all so much. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.